I want to ask you something honest, and I need you to actually answer it, not the version you'd tell someone else. The real answer: what is your actual financial plan right now? Not your goal, not what you're hoping for, your plan. The specific structure you have in place that would protect your family if your income stopped this month. For most people watching this, the honest answer is, I'm hoping things work out. I'm hoping the 401k holds. I'm hoping I don't get sick. I'm hoping the job is still there next year. I'm hoping the raise comes through. I'm hoping something changes. And here is the most important thing I will say in this entire video. Hope is not a financial strategy. It never was. And the people who finally build financial stability, the ones who stop wondering if it'll work out, they all replaced hope with one thing: structure. That's what this video is about. My name is Maliki Kamara. I'm a licensed financial professional and the founder of Earn It, Learn It, Keep It, a financial literacy platform built for working families, healthcare professionals, and first-generation earners who were never handed the financial manual their life required. I've sat across from hardworking people who had good incomes, good intentions, and no structure. Hope was the plan. This video is for them, and it's for you. By the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly what you've been hoping for and why hope alone hasn't moved the number. You're going to see the 4 places hope shows up as a financial plan and what replaces each one. And you're going to know what structure actually looks like in a real working family's life. No theory. Real examples. Let me tell you about something that actually happened. A man I know, I'll call him David, spent years faithfully contributing to his 401k. He did what he was told. He maxed it when he could. He watched it grow. He hoped it would be enough. And then the market dropped. He panicked. He withdrew early. Here is what hope cost him on that one decision: $30,000 lost to market timing, $75,000 taken by federal withholding, $50,000 kept by the institution on early withdrawal. He paid $155,000 to access money he already earned. That is not a story about a bad investment. That is a story about what happens when hope is the plan. He hoped the market would hold. He hoped his savings would be enough. He hoped he understood how the account worked. None of those hopes came with a structure. And then there is Lucy, a nurse who worked 6 years for her license, picked up every extra shift she could, hoped the income would eventually add up. She said it herself. The math is not matching. She worked more shifts. The math still wasn't matching. She went back for more degrees. The math still wasn't matching, because she was hoping the NX credential would break the ceiling. Instead of building the structure that doesn't have a ceiling, hope shows up in 4 very specific places in most people's financial lives. And in each one of those places, there is a structural replacement that actually works. Let me show you all 4. I call these the 4 hope traps. Every one of them feels reasonable. Every one of them is a plan that isn't a plan. Hope trap 1. Hoping the income will double someday. You've been at this job for years. You've gotten a few raises. You're performing well. And somewhere in the back of your mind, you're counting on the income growing in a way that eventually solves the math. Here's the financial reality. Employment income is designed to grow slowly. That's not a cynical take. That's how compensation structures work. Raises are budgeted at 2 to 3% annually. Inflation has been running higher than that. You're not falling behind dramatically, but you're not gaining ground either. Hoping the income doubles on a compensation structure designed to grow slowly is not a plan. The structural replacement: build at least one income source that is not capped by an employer's budget cycle. It doesn't have to be large at first. Lucy's second income started at $300 a month, then $200. Then it grew. The point is not the amount, the point is building income that has a different ceiling. Hope trap 2. Hoping nothing bad happens. This is the most dangerous one because it's the most understandable. You don't want to think about getting sick. You don't want to think about a car accident. You don't want to think about a layoff. So you don't. And hoping nothing bad happens becomes the entirety of your protection plan. A pharmacist I know was in a serious car accident. She walked out of the hospital intact. And then someone asked her, "What is your fallback plan? How many days could you survive if you stopped working today?" 2 pharmacists, 2 incomes. 0 answer, hope was the plan, and the accident almost made it the last plan. The structural replacement, answer the $1 trillion question. How many days could you survive if your income stopped today? Calculate the actual number, then build toward 90 days of liquid reserves. Then look at what income protection looks like if you can't work. That's a plan. Hope is not. Hope trap 3. Hoping the 401k is enough. The 401k is real. It grows. It compounds. If you have one, keep contributing. But most people have no idea what it actually costs to access that money early, or what happens to it when the market drops the year before you retire, or whether the amount you're accumulating is actually enough to live on for 20 to 30 years. They hope it will be enough without ever calculating whether it actually is. David, the man who withdrew $300,000 early, hoped his retirement savings would be there. He never modeled what early withdrawal cost. He never calculated his actual retirement income need. He never looked at what tax-free alternatives existed. He hoped. It cost him $155,000. The structural replacement. Understand what your retirement account actually does. What does it cost to access early? How is it taxed at withdrawal? What is the difference between tax-deferred and tax-free growth? And what other vehicles exist alongside it? A plan has answers to those questions. Hope doesn't. Hope trap 4. Hoping your family will be okay if something happens to you. This one is the quietest. Most people don't say it out loud, but it lives in the back of every parent's mind. If something happens to me, my family will figure it out. A single mother I know had been doing everything right. Nursing, school, working, raising her daughter, holding everything together alone. She got a $1 million life insurance policy, not because she had $1 million, because she refused to let her daughter start from zero if she wasn't there. She said, if I come from a poor family, that is not my fault. But if my child comes from a poor family from this day forward, that is my fault. And I refuse to let that happen. That is not a hope statement. That is a decision. And the decision came with a structure to back it up. The structural replacement. Know what your family's financial picture looks like if you are not in it. Life insurance, living benefits, a policy your family can actually use. Hope keeps that conversation at a distance. Structure answers it. Here's what I want you to understand. None of this requires a perfect financial situation to start. Every person in these stories started from exactly where you are. The shift wasn't their income. It was the decision to replace hope with something real. I want to demystify this because when people hear the word structure, they picture complexity. They picture wealth they don't have yet. They picture a financial advisor in a suit talking about things that don't apply to them. Structure is not complicated. It is the answer to 4 simple questions. Question 1. How many days could I survive if my income stopped today? Calculate it, write it down. That number tells you how urgent everything else is. Question 2. What happens to my income if I can't work? Disability, illness, accident. What protection do I actually have? Not what I think I have, what I actually have. Question 3. What happens to my family if I'm not here? Not what you hope happens. What is actually in place to protect them? Question 4. Is my income growing or just continuing? Is there anything being built outside the primary paycheck? Anything with a different ceiling? Those 4 questions, answered honestly, reveal your actual financial structure, or reveal that hope is still doing the job that structure should be doing. I want to close with something real. Hope is not the enemy. Hope is what got most of us here. Hope is what made people leave everything behind and build something in a new country. Hope is what made nurses study through exhaustion. Hope is what kept families going when the math wasn't matching. Hope is powerful, but hope without structure is just wishing. And wishing doesn't protect your family. Wishing doesn't build a college fund. Wishing doesn't survive an accident, a diagnosis, a layoff, a market crash. Structure does. Structure is what lets you sleep at night, not because everything is perfect, but because you know what is in place if everything isn't. Viola, the social worker, built a structure after years of hoping. She said, "I finally sleep with my eyes closed," not because she got rich overnight, because she replaced hope with something that actually held. That's available to you, not someday, with the right information, starting now. Your money has a manual. You just never got it. Until now, here's your first step. Download the free $1 trillion question worksheet in the description below. It walks you through calculating exactly how many days you could survive if your income stopped today. That number is the beginning of your structure. Everything builds from there. If you want to sit down with someone and actually look at your specific picture, where the gaps are, what protection you have, what one structural move looks like for your family right now, the link in my bio gets you to a free consultation. I'm a licensed financial professional. I work with working families, healthcare professionals, and people who are ready to replace hope with something that actually holds. No pressure, no pitch, just structure. And if this video gave you something real, share it with someone whose financial plan is still mostly hope. They deserve better than that. Earn it, learn it, keep it. Hope is not a strategy. Structure is.